to my channel. I just want to say a big shout out to Yvonne. You know who you are. You are such a blessing to my group, and I have never had somebody ask me when is my next video coming up. So thank you. I appreciate you more than you even know. So we are going to make cabinet cards today. That is what the challenge is with LineDotArrow and Suzanne over at Nonstop Papercrafts. This is a collaboration between them, and we are on week 3 challenge. And I thought I would do one with you, and this is what I am thinking for this one. I'm thinking that I make a card to go through here like this, but somebody could take that out and put their own photo in there, is what I'm thinking. So the first thing I wanted to do was to make a cover or a background here so that when there's nobody in there, no pictures in there, then you get this pretty, you get the music sheet in behind there. And this one here, it says Among Angels. So I thought, then she will remember. I think that was kind of cute. So I just want to take this little bit off here. I'm just going to go about there. Put that aside. Like so. Okay, and then we're just going to tear it a little bit above this. Like so. Okay. And then my glue. I'm still using this glue. I'm still using it. What I have discovered is that I do prefer the Fabri-Tac for gluing paper. Oops, I'm out of screen again. Sorry about that. I do that a lot, don't I? So I'm just going to take and glue this in, like so. Like so. And what I was saying was that I do prefer Fabri-Tac for gluing sheets of paper together because they don't wrinkle up. Whereas if I use this glue, the Aleene's, it wrinkles up, and I don't like that. Well, it's not horrible, but okay, we're going to put that right about, oops, not like so. We want at least in there straight, don't we? Okay. Okay. And like so. Now I don't want this card. I already inked around here. I don't want this card, whatever I put in here, I don't want it going past here. I don't want it, in other words, I don't want it to fall down like this. I want it to be up here. So I am just going to mark that this is where I want my card, and I'm just going to take and put some glue just about, not on top of it, of course. And then we're going to go like this. So we'll have a double line of glue. A double line of glue. There we go. Let me get that up here. And then we're going to glue that up. So now we have a nice background in there. And we have the card. We'll let that dry a little bit because this is the slower drying glue. So while that's drying, I thought I would use this because I thought that would be a pretty background of this. Still gives you some spots to write, but a little bit of pretty. And you can actually take that right up to there. And then that's going to, yeah, let's do that. I think that looks good. So I'm just going to, oops, things flying at me. Just going to do this. And like so. Okay. I think that works okay. Taking the cap off the glue before you try to spread it really does make a difference. So we're going to work on a few things in that journal I was making, and then I'm going to finish it up. And then we'll do a flip through in the next day or so. There we go. Let's trim that a little bit. So for you guys that are playing along in the Burgundy, Elegant Burgundy challenges and getting your name in the prizes, I thought I would give you a little friendly reminder, maybe a heads up, that my group is also included in there for you to post your pictures, your makes too, with the hashtag Elegant Burgundy. And my group this is the first time that I've been involved in hosting the challenges along with LineDotArrow. And the first time I've been hosting a collaboration between LineDotArrow and Nonstop Papercrafts. And so I'm thinking that maybe some of you aren't so sure that you can post in my group or something. So I'm just letting you know, you got a pretty good chance of getting something as it stands right now, because in my group, there are not as many postings. I see them in the other groups and I comment on them, but I don't see them exactly all in mine. So if you are posting, make sure you post in my group too. That's Sophie's Crafty Corner, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Okay, so we're going to, I should have done the corners before I put this on. Too late. Too late. Because I'll probably get this one because I don't have it straight, do I? Oh well, I'll just take and give it a little, just a little. I just like that corner to be not so pointy. Okay, and then we're going to take and we're going to ink this. So now we have a journaling spot here. And this should be dry enough to get this stuck in there now. Oh, look at that. This goes where I want it to go, not down too far. Like so. And we have journal. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look good. Oh, but that is. Oh, look at that. Well, let's just take just a hair off of that, and then we'll ink the rest of it. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to, once this is dry, sew around here. There we go. I'll sew around it. Now we need to put a little something, 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 something there. And I have these that were given to me. And I thought, oh, some of this would be really pretty on there. So I thought, well, let's use them. I'm trying to use things from my stash, not buy too much more. But if you have ever gone to Two Sisters Jam, their little online store, bitty games where they have different things on that you can purchase. Well, use my stash this year in 2025 kind of went down the drain when I purchased some more stuff because I just love their stuff so much. So if you don't know, you should maybe check it out. There, pretty. Maybe we need a little We need a little butterfly or something here, don't we? What do we got here? I have all my little fussy cuts on the side. Oh, I know we have. Oh, look at this. What do you think? What do you think? That? Or we have elegance. I don't want that. I like that. Okay, more so than that little flower. What else we got here? We got, oh, so many good things. So many goodies, I tell ya. I like this little butterfly in there too. That's cute. Well, let's see. I probably should have put it, but I needed it over here. Okay. Too late now. It's in place. I'm pretty certain. No. No, no, no. Maybe we just want to do it just like that. Or do we need a bigger one on there? Don't overthink it. So, oh, see, I like that too, but don't overthink it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, one more peekaboo, okay? Because I must overthink. No, we're not going to overthink. We're going to put a little bit of cheesecloth in that because cheesecloth makes everything okay. Alrighty, so just a little bit, and then we'll ink that up. And then I will sew this, like I said, once it dries. And then I will show you the finished product. Like so. I don't want it to be over top of the picture because when you slide the other one in and about, then it's going to not look right. It might get hooked and then it wouldn't be good. Oh, I know too. Oh, boy, light just went on, I tell ya. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of this here. Just a little. This does seem to be holding little bits of lace and fabric and such, this glue, so that's a nice little discovery too. I'm going to glue the wings right down on this one instead of leaving a little bit up. There we go, just like so. And then what my brainstorm was is that I seen in here this little guy. Oh, maybe this little guy. This one's smaller. Oh. So I think I gotta glue. Yeah, I gotta glue that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. No, you know, this is not the way to do it, is it? No, it's not. Put the glue here. Okay, and this will dry clear, so even if it isn't quite exactly. Okay, let's do. Okay, this is. I should have a pair of tweezers, shouldn't I? And I got one. I got a pair somewhere. I don't know where. But here we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. No, we don't. Oh, my goodness. Okay, get there that way. There we go. The glue off of there. All right. Let's just get that. There we go. There we go. I'll just get some of that. There. That was way more difficult than what it needed to be. But that's okay. There. I like that. I would like to have a little number or something here. And maybe I'll do that after I'll sew it, and I'll sew the card. I'll sew the card and I'll sew that. And then I might put a stamp in there. Okay, so that's one done. Love that. It's good. And then I thought with this one here, I have many ideas on this one. So I thought I had this piece And I thought this would be nice to put in here. I did not plan that it was going to fit like that, but it's almost like a perfect fit, I tell you. Okay. We'll save that because we know we will be using that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half, because when you glue in and then you fold, unless your glue is completely dry, it doesn't work very well. Well, it works, but you get a crinkle in there, and I don't want anything in there that's going to muck things up, although it won't the way that I'm planning to do it. But you know what, we're just going to do it this way just because. Get rid of that. Okay, we're going to do this and this. I like that. I'm not going to sew around this one, and I'm okay with that. You can sew around it if you want. You don't even have to do this. I'm just giving you a different idea, that's all. Oh, that's one done. Oop, run off the paper. Okay, and then we're just going to put this like this. Glue off there. Okay. So now I thought what I would do, I had this old page. This is from a violin book. And I thought that would make a cute little pocket. So let's make a pocket out of it. It's not the thickest of papers, but it's actually pretty good, pretty sturdy. And we're just going to do this right about like so. Okay, and then I'm going to ink these. Like so, and then we can decorate those up and make them look all pretty. Pretty. Okay, and I'm going to put these two together so that I'm going to use the larger one, like so, just so that we kind of have a little bit of it's not just a ripped piece of paper on top of there, right down there. Yeah, looks good. Hey, glue. So we're just going to take and a fine line. And then while we're waiting for that to dry, we'll work on decorating the cover. Like so. Okay, So we're going to let that dry a little bit, and let's get on working on that cover. The cover isn't much because I'm just going to do this gal on here like so, because I kind of like that. It looks authentic, I think. Right? So that's all I'm going to do. Now I may stick an eyelet in there. Like so. Am I straight? I think so. Okay. So what we should do, what should we do on this little gal? Should we put, I don't think we want to put anything like, no, poor thing. But we could put that. No, it's too big. Maybe for now, if I can't figure it out, maybe we should just leave it the way it is. Oh, I don't mind that. Just a little flower. Let's see if we can't trim this up a little bit. Maybe make a little collage here. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little collage. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot of little picky things in there, and if you can't, sometimes you can just kind of take your distress ink on there and it kind of fills in the spots and kind of gives it a little bit of a really aged look. But this one didn't want to work with that, so that's okay. There we go. Like that. So when I said a little collage, let's do a little collage. So we got a little bit of, let's do a little bit of cheesecloth. Where's that? That's that little one here. And I have a little piece of this material here. So let's take and chip this. I just want a little collage. Don't want it to be too thick. I don't mind strings. There we go. I like that. And then what about a little bit of a music note there? A music note. Get that sharp edge off of there. And let's just do that. How about that? That looks pretty on there, right? And it's not too thick. Okay. There we go. Oh, I think I covered up my... Let's turn this way so we get a little bit more of that music. I think that'll be good. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. Quit fussing mussin'. Quit fussing mussin'. And just, I'm gonna get rid of that string. As much as I don't mind strings, that was just a little too long for me. I like that. Okay. I'm just gonna put that right. Don't want it to interfere with that. There we go. Like that. And then I think we need an eyelet right here. What do you think? I think so. put that together. They're pretty. And let's get ready. Ooh, ooh. Did you get blinded by the light? Oh, the sun is shining like crazy today. Okay, so we are going to, should we put 2 in? Let's see, right about there? Yeah, right about there. Okay, and then we're going to get our little washers out. And one more washer. Ooh. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Oh, we're just going to get that underneath there. There we go. So, I know that's not what they're supposed to be, but these aren't real cabinet cards either. We're making them our version. Oh, and there we go. There. Like that. And then we'll break this guy out of the way. Okay, so now I have got these pieces of paper that I had. It's an old check register, and I just dyed it and coffee stained it, and I thought that would be a nice thing to put in here. So now, because I'm not certain, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now these will all get in there. Okay. So that's going to go in there like so, and I'm just going to grab my little kit here, and we're just going to grab this needle, and boy, this one would almost, no, it wouldn't. 1, 2. Well, you know what? Waste not, want not. We're going to try it. If I need more, well, then I'll just take it apart. It's not like it's a big job. That's what I was going to do. I was going to grab a few. Oh, I got a few beads here. Okay. Well, I think we might put some beads on this. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to, where is it here? Mark my holes. When something's so small like this, I don't bother measuring. You just kind of put it where you think you want it, and it's going to hold and it'll be happy. Okay, and so I'm going to go in from this way. And we're going to hope that doesn't pull through. We can pull this down a little bit more because we got lots. We got lots and lots. Okay, and it's through under the bridge. There we go. Okay. There we go. Get rid of this. One right way, one the wrong way, and back to the right way. Now, I see that I had these 2 little beads that I had made. Oh, 3 little beads. We have another one hiding there? No, not that lucky. Okay. They're not exactly the right color, but if I took and put a little bit of gold paint on here. That's an afterthought. Oh, I got my marker there, but that marker isn't quite the right. It's just that it doesn't have the same sheen as what this does. So we're just going to, let me put them all on here and just kind of do them as one. Right? There we go. So we're just going to give them a little bit of, just a little bit. Make them kind of blend in a little bit more. Make them look like they belong. Ooh, that might be a little much glue on my paint on my finger, but that's okay. There. There. Doesn't take much time at all. Takes more time to put the lid on. There we go. Give a little bit of time to dry up a little bit. Waiting for paint to dry. Oh. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one to feed through here. My end is a little frayed here. I might have to cut it down. No, it's going to go. Yeah, okay. So this one is the larger bead, so I'm going to put this one by itself and put the two smaller ones together. Is that going to be maybe one more knot? Can I get one more knot in there? I don't want it slipping off. Have you ever made paper beads? They're a fun way to get rid of scraps, and they're also something that can be done while you're watching TV, because you really don't have to think too much when you do them, and they can be so pretty. Oh boy, that's not going to work. Well, I think we're just going to have to, you'll be fine with two. Okay, so then we're going to take this guy, put it in here. Hopefully I'm still in the screen here for you. I have to try to find a way to get this thing clean. It's starting to get to the point that even wiping it off, it doesn't look clean anymore. It needs a deep scrub. Okay, and this one here, we're going to move that knot up to about there, I think. Like so. This one, I think I could probably get another knot in there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Yes, you can. There. There we go. There, I like that. That looks good. And I'm going to leave the little tails as is on there. There we go. So now we have a nice little notebook. And we're going to take and put stuff in here. And I had, where did I have my things? Oh, look, we can put this cute little picture in there. I love them. They're so cute. And how about, I had some tags somewhere here. Oh, did I put over here? No, what did I do with them? Where? Oh, they're over here. Because this is where they should be, right? Yeah. No, they're not. Okay. Well, seriously. I just had them. Okay, well, anyways, we would take and fill these pockets with, here's a tag. This one can go in there. Where's my... I got tags there. Okay. Now, you could take and put an eyelet in here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to punch the hole. And let's see. Do these guys fit in there? Oh, yeah. There. I like, well, maybe. Yeah, okay. I like that. Okay. So, we'll put a little tag in that one. And then maybe in the back one, we have... Okay, there. Okay, let us straighten this one out because it's not, that's one that I just took and folded it over. And we can trim this bit here, trim here. There we go. Oh, it looks a little better. And just clean up the edges a little bit. Just clean up the edges. So I hope you guys have grabbed all the challenge papers. Oh boy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful papers. And the kits are available in the Etsy shops. I'll have that link. I'll have all that in the description. In the description. And it's on all kits. The kits, these kits are on for 30% off, I believe, while the challenge is going on. And we're just going to give that a little inking, and we're going to get this glue on here, like so. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be. Okay, and then I discovered that these two colors look really pretty together and go really nicely with the colors in this kit. So we're just going to pull out a little bit, and like so. I keep it like this because they tend to go all over the place and get all knotted up on me. And I find if I keep them like this, then they stay where I want them to be and easy to access. We're going to do about like so. And I'm going to put the two together. Can't tell you where I did that because I don't know where I did that, but it works pretty. And I think we need to put something on this little tag. Make it pretty. Make it pretty. I have a trouble with tying knots today, don't I? There. Better tie another one in there. Better tie another. Okay, there we go. This looks kind of funky, eh? Kind of looks, it kind of goes with that, and then it gives you that other color in there. There we go. I like that. Okay, so we got that. Now we should probably put something on here, and I don't want to put too terribly much on there because I want it to go in the pocket freely. But I still want, oh, I like that. How's that? Okay, let's just trim this up a little bit. Just because it's kind of, doesn't look really great. Sometimes you think your fussy cutting is pretty good, and then you look at it a little closer and it's just not so good. Okay, so we're going to, look at all this debris everywhere. Oh, terrible, terrible. So we could put a little bit of, should we? No. Yeah? No. No. No, because that'll get stuck. But let's collage on here. Let's put something. Let's do that. How's that sound? So I'm just going to glue this down. I hope I am in view, and I hope that you can see and you can hear me. Okay, we're just going to put you right like that. I think so. No. Like so. Okay. And then I think, oh, look at that. I didn't get it right over the edge. Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with that. You okay with that? I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with this here, though. There we go. Now let's just get rid of that. There. There now. Okay, so we have, I'm not going to put anything in this one. Should I put something in this one? Will it look kind of goofy if I don't? It would look better. Okay, you convinced me to do it. You convinced me. Okay, one more here. So we have our 2 cabinet cards done, my style, with a little different twist to them. That's the one thing about doing this kind of stuff. It's also versatile. You're an artist, you're creating, and whatever you create, that's your style, that's your touch. No one else is doing the exact same thing because they just can't. They put their own touch on things, and that's what makes it all unique and fun. I love seeing how the different papers, the same paper, gets used in so many different ways. I love seeing that. And the prizes are amazing, and there's going to be drawings for each group, and that's what I'm saying. And make sure you post your makes to my group. I think you have a pretty good chance. And it'll be my very first time I'm making a draw. I'm excited and yet nervous, and I have been watching and writing down all the entries. And let me put this like this. Yeah, like so. There we go. Now we could take and just leave her like this, or we could put a little tie around here, or we could put one of these little guys on here. This is the time that I wish I had a black one. I don't. So maybe I will use a yellow one. There, like so. So there's our 2 cabinet cards. Okay, so now I have another thing that I wanted to do, and that is this guy here. And I have it's sort of a little bit figured out, but I took that quilt that I've been using, and I took it apart, just a piece of it, and look at what was in between there. It's so soft, but yet it is very full of lots and lots of holes. but it is, it gets that beautiful, as you tear it, you get those ends, so I think this has clusters written all over it. That's what I'm going to do with that. We're going to make some clusters. So anyways, I thought that I like this material and I wanted to incorporate it inside the journal. So I thought I would make like a little collage and then use that as a pocket or a tuck in the journal, or maybe just a page decoration. I don't know yet, but I figured we could make it, and then we'll figure out how we're going to put it in the book in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this like this, and I'm going to glue that on there. And I'm not going to glue it really a lot because I want to sew it on. Because I think this is one that needs to be sewn. Get. Okay. So we're just going to do this, right? Yes. And then I found this in my stash, and I have never used it. But I thought, you know, it kind of looks like it could go with this, these beautiful leaves. So I'm just going to glue it in like that. And when I sew, I'm going to sew it down the ribbon. But I need to glue the leaves down because I don't want them sticking up like that. So first and foremost, we'll take and just do a little tiny fine line. It's going to dry clear, so I don't worry about it showing through, but I just want a little bit to just tuck it in place. And I don't want the leaves hanging over the end, because if I'm going to use it as a tuck spot, I don't want those leaves folding and getting caught. So we're just going to glue them down one by one. You know what that is? I think that's little acorns, isn't it? It is so. Look at the little acorn. Yeah. Wrong season, maybe? Nah. It's pretty. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. There we go. Doesn't want to come up for me, and I know I didn't glue that down. Okay, that one. There we go. And this one, I know you're not glued down. There we go. Oh, I hear the snowmobiles out. Today is our first nice day, temperature-wise, for a few days already. We were in our coldest day with the wind chill was minus 45, I believe. And that was cold. I was very thankful that I did not have to go out into the work world. I just had to let puppies out. And they didn't take much time out there either. They were like, no, let us in. Quick pee and gone. Let's go. Okay, oops, why are you, I didn't get you, that's why you are. There you go, a little bit of glue will do you fine. There we go. Okay, so then I'm thinking of this beauty. Look at her, isn't she stunning? Oh, I love her. And then I thought we could just kind of put her up like so. Yeah, like so. Okay, so we're going to, now, in order to fussy cut her out, oh, I see I didn't do a great job right there. In order to fussy cut her out, I had to cut some pieces so I could get right in there and get that out. But that's okay. I knew she was getting glued in place, so Okay, a little bit here too. Just a hint. Right there. Just a smidge. Okay. Love that. So we're just going to give it a good glue down now. She might, some of her skirt and whatnot might actually hit the sewing machine, might hit it and put it in, keep it in place. I'm okay with that. Okay. Nothing to catch. Some of her umbrella will get stitched, I know that. And then I always tend to kind of put her on an angle. I don't want her on an angle. I want her to be standing tall. Tall and beautiful. There we go. There we go. Look how pretty she is. Gorgeous. Now, I found in my stash, I found this. And I thought briefly to put this on here. But would that be too much, maybe? I'm going to wait with this until I finish sewing. When I sew around here and we put it in the book, that'll be when I decide if I'm going to use that on her or somewhere else. Because she's very pretty on her own. So we'll see. Okay, and do I need something here? Do I need a something? A something? What else we got here? Treasure. Oh, I know there's more here. Can't use cabinet card on that because that's not a cabinet card. Okay, well, let us, I think maybe just beauty, eh? And let's just take maybe, let's just a little smidge of these corners. Like so. Look how the music notes come through that. I never noticed that. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. Wow. I don't want it down the, oh, do I want it down the bottom? Maybe I do. And then that doesn't, yeah. If I had been thinking, I would have sewn around there. Yeah, put it down. We're just going to do that. So, I'm going to leave this like that. That's where I'm leaving that. Beautiful. I like that. So another thing that I had done prior is I had 2 envelopes that I thought matched pretty good in with the color here. And I thought, well, let's do an over the page little design thing. And then we can put things inside here. And that would be cool, I think. So I had, well, let's put these guys on. So we need 2, and I think these are perfectly matched. And I'm just going to glue them together because when you flip it over, you do see a little bit of that. And I don't want it to be white. I want it to be pretty. I want it to be pretty. So let's just get this that moved over like that. Glue on my fingers. Okay. It's not going to move. So let's get her inked up so no one knows. So the only thing that I did with these is they're just strictly an envelope, and I just glued the flap down and then cut them just a very slight sliver off of the side. And then I'm going to put this side down because this is what I want to see. So this one here, we're just going to put that in here. And now you just want to, You just want to apply your glue where you are gluing. You don't want to go all the way around, just where you are putting it on the page. So that's just where, I just put it to where the flat lines happen. And then I'm just going to take it this way. And this is kind of important to get it into the center as best you can. And I see I didn't ink very good there, but I will re-ink it. And then we have this right side up, and then we're going to put this guy here, this gal, and make sure they're lined up. And then we're just going to put this like so. Like so. Okay. So now what that does is that creates us a decoration for the page. I can't open it yet because it's not dry yet. It gives us a decoration for the page. It gives us a little spot to write on. And it actually gives us some places to put ephemera and whatnot. So I started playing with it. And I'm going to sew around this one too. I just used some of my scraps and backed it. But I want to sew around this. So now when you are putting it over top of your page, let me see if I can find a page. That's not going to hold it. That's not going to hold it. Look at this gorgeous page. This comes from that piano book. Look at this tape. Oh, such old beauty. Like, I'd like to just take this off and put this somewhere. This looks like it might be a masking tape that somebody tried repairing. So let's just take and put it this way because it might be a little more solid, maybe. So this is going to fit over top of your page like that, and in your book. Just like that. You can also take and paper clip it, and if you don't like it, it might flap around a little bit. But because I didn't do a lot to decorating the sides that come together, I didn't put magnets in there. You can put magnets in there, and then that would... Okay, so I am going to just take and leave this now because this needs to dry. So there's that one. And then I thought I would take and show you. This is that coin envelope. And what I did here was I put the lining in here so that you see, so it's not just white. But what I did was I took my ruler, because I like it to be down a little bit more so you can see what's in there. So I took my ruler and I went like this and I said, yeah, right about there. And then I took my little scoring and I scored it. And then I did the same thing to meet on this side and scored it. And then what I did was I folded it backwards. So that gives a little bit of reinforcement around the edges. And it gives me that wider opening that I like. And like I said, this glue takes a little while to dry. Okay. Hold that down a little bit. And this goes like this. So we're just going to take and we're going to glue this edge. Oh, we're going to glue, hold on. I have a plan. Yes, so we're going to glue this. And then we're going to glue this edge. I have a plan. So we're going to glue this down, and then we're going to glue this down. Now we have a beautiful envelope ready for decorating, ready for filling. And when I am ready, well, let's decorate it up. Let's decorate it up. What the heck? Oh. No. Oh. What do you think? Oh. That's pretty. I like that. And what about one of these beautiful ladies? Oh, yeah, like so. Or on the right do it? Oh, do we want to do it in the middle? And no, we don't want to do it in the middle. What do you think? I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to take and I'm going to trim this out a little bit. It's so pretty. This isn't from Two Sister Jam, but they have some beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Laces and ledger cards, and I bought a piano roll from them, and I have been hoarding it. I haven't used it yet. So, as I said, my 2025 is going to be using my stash. So that I am going to use this year. Exactly what all I'm going to do with it, I don't know. It's a lot of paper on there, but it's very cool. And of course, lace. I have a lot of laces, and I've been hoarding that because I tend to hoard the pretty stuff. And you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be hoarding the pretty stuff. You should be using it because it's pretty. Okay, I want something here. Right there, but I don't know what. It doesn't make sense to have a, oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, we could put a, well, we could do that. Oh, we could do that. I like that. Because we just used beauty in that other one, so we don't want to do that again yet, till we know what we're doing. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? There's so many goodies in there. Oh, between all the challenge papers and the kits, there is so many choices. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this kit. So we're going, oh, jeez. Gee whiz Louise. Gee whiz. So, my fussy cutting again wasn't the bestest, but that's okay. That's okay. A little bit of ink fixes a lot. Okay, so I'm going to take and put this little piece off because that's going to drive me crazy, especially if I see it. Oh, wait, it is already done. It just didn't come off. Okay, hey, there we go. There we go. Okay. Didn't need to do it after all. So I think we're going to put this up here. I'm going to put this. Do we want to put a little bit? Yeah, we do, don't we? We want to put a little bit of cheesecloth in behind there. Okay. Put a little cheesecloth. Do we want a little bit of that? I'd like to kind of incorporate this in here as much as I can. Oh, not in that. Okay, well, we're just going to put some cheesecloth in behind here. About like so. We're just going to, yeah. Okay. So now we do, should we put, yes, we should put that on first and then the lady. Put that on first and then the beautiful lady. Oops. I almost ditched the cheesecloth. What a girl. What a girl. My goodness. Okay, and then we're going to just put some glue to get this in here. Okay. Like so. And then we're going to put her in here. Don't want her going anywhere. Okay, so now put this here. We want her right about like so. Oh, maybe just a hint over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to trim this little piece off here. Like so. Okay. And then I might just take, let's see, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we are going to push that down really well. And then I am going to just put that on there like so. Nothing else. It doesn't need anything else, I don't think. It's gorgeous. I love it. I go around the edges. Okay, like so. A little bit there. Okay. And we're just going to, there we go. There. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. And I think, did I have one more thing for you to do, for us to do together? I don't think so. So now, as you can see, I got two open ends here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. Okay, now here's my little lady. And I don't want to get too crazy putting stuff in because I have sewn the signatures together, but I haven't glued them in yet because I like to decorate when it's kind of apart, if that makes sense. This here I was going to show you too. Look at this beautiful piece of paper. And all I did was I just folded it. I just folded it in half. I didn't do anything on the inside. I folded it in half again, rounded the corners, and then it can just sit on here when I'm done. I just put it on there to keep it out of my way. But that, and then it's just an extra little journaling spot. Adds a little bit of decor. I'll probably put on like this page. Doesn't have to go on a page that always has beautiful design on it. We're going to put it on a page that doesn't have, like this one right here. Yeah, like this right here. Yeah. So just kind of like a little hidden spot that doesn't really take much to work on. It's just something that's kind of handy. Okay, so now this here page, I think, is where I'm going to do this. So this here looks really cute here. So what I am going to do with this, before we do that, I'm going to put one of my rusty paper clips on there. Sorry, that was my chair. It doesn't like it when I lean. Oh, my knee is getting sore. It doesn't like it when I'm leaning. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Birthdays and anniversaries and sore knees. And this one here, I think this time I'm just going to use this pink here. The pink. Well, you know what? You've used both together. Keep that up, right? Make it consistent all the way through. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to take and cut a little bit off here. I don't know, this stuff here I bought from our local Dollar Tree, so it's not expensive. Not expensive at all. And we're just going to put these two together and put that in here. Now you can put those brads in there and make a string tie in there, like what these envelopes usually do look like. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that today. I want it to be this way. Oh, come on now. Come on. There we go. Okay. So this here is just going to go on here like so. Right, and that can go on either side. Now, what I want to do with this guy is I want to take this and I want to glue here, here, and a little along the bottom, like so. And then I am going to put this like this and like so. Like so. Now what that's going to do is it gives us a spot to, when it's dry, to tuck things in here, whatever that may be, and it gives us a spot to still bright, doesn't hide any of that, and we can still access what's in our envelope. I think it's just I always tend to put so much either down at the bottom or, you know, I don't equal it out. So I'm trying this time to equal out the what makes it so thick. So like this here, this pocket here, I will use one of these gorgeous tags and put that in. Oh, look at, it was like it was meant to be there. It is meant to be there. And then it's like so. Well, while we're here, I'm going to sew this. So I'm going to sew around these ones. But that would be what I would do on those pockets. And I do have one more thing to do. Remember when this was the second week challenge and it was to make a pouch, and I used a bag, and that's going to go right here when I get things glued together. But what that left me with, if you remember, it left me with this. And I figured, oh, you know what? This would make a beautiful little pouch. It would make a tuck spot, a pocket. So we're going to decorate this up. And I kind of had it sort of a little bit planned as to what I was going to do with this. And I may have lost, in my mess of things here, I may have lost everything, but that's okay. That's okay. So I'm thinking I want a page that actually has a little more writing to it. Okay, let's find, and then that'll be the last thing we're going to do. Then I'm going to sew everything, and I'll come back and show you what we did and what it looks like. And then in the next day, I will show you the finished product. We'll do a flip through. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I would do, I thought I had a page. So we're going to just go like this. We're just going to do it. just do it. So we're going to go like this, and let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. How's that? We're going to go a little bit and a little bit. We don't want it to fit exactly, because then things might get hooked. We need a little bit of space there. And, okay, we're just going to do right along here, like so. There we go. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay, that's too big. Is that too big? Oh, okay. Yes, it is. How can it possibly be too big? Well, we're just going to trim a smidge off of there. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be all the way through. There we go. So now when you look in there, you got a music sheet. And we're just going to, I shouldn't probably do it this way, should I? Should probably do the paper, but we're going to do it this way and live dangerously. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, pull the folds back. There we go. Get back in there. There we go. Okay. Now, I thought maybe, let's see, this guy, this one's too big. I know it's gonna fool people. They're gonna think that there's something down in there, but there isn't. So let us. What about her? This kind of cut off the page a little bit. So what if we did her in there? No, she doesn't want to fit in there perfectly. Okay. Well, what if we did? Okay, what would we like to put in there? What would you like to put? What would you like to see in there? Oh, what's that? What's that? No, not that. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Here. What was that? Definitely. No. Okay, so let's go back with the flowers. I like that. Let's do that. Okay, well, we're just going to hopefully my 5G is going to work properly, and this to upload this video isn't going to take a horrible amount of time. Sometimes I've had one say it was going to take 13 hours to upload, and it was under 1 hour. Crazy if you ask me. Okay, so now you can decorate whatever else you like to decorate on here, as long as you leave your folds. So I am going to look at this one. I've been saving this. I've been saving that. Oh, look how pretty that is. I like that. And then yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're just going to take and rip this little bit off of here. So, and then we're going to, should we ink this side? Yes, we probably should. Let's ink it a little bit. think this has been a long video, and I think I might have to break it up. And I think my husband is getting ready to go to work. So I'm going to pause, and I shall return, because I want to say, give him a kiss. Goodbye. You know, we have a good day. Okay, so we're going to do that. And like so. And then I shall return. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. I sure hope it was recording. Okay, I got a low battery. I am back, and I have tidied things, and I have done my sewing. So let's just go through this quickly. So this is the one version of the cabinet card that I made. We made it into a little booklet, and we filled it with some ephemera. And I may just take and decorate these pockets yet. I'm not done with it yet, but so far so good. And then we have this one here, which I took and I sewed around it. So now it's the journal card, and this is, you can journal on that, and this goes in here and can be swapped out. Maybe somebody wants to put their own picture in there. So that's that one. And then I took and I sewed this young lady, and I didn't sew. I thought I would sew down here, but I didn't want to do that. So I sewed through the leaves. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet, but I think it's going to be a pocket, a tuck. And then this is the over the page thing. I don't like paper just stuck on, so we'll do something in here as I go. And then I took this card and I just sewed around it. So I have yet to make another card to go into the other pocket. And then I finished decorating this because it was getting way too long, and I had to charge my phone because my battery was dead. So I just finished decorating this while my phone was charging, and I put treasure on there because I figure people can put their little treasures in there. She's a treasure, so she's in there. And then that is it for today. So what I'm going to do is I am going to finish working on my journal, and I am going to return tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. Well, I didn't show you that. I just took that and sewed around it. That was just something I did. I'm going to try to finish up tomorrow and do a video, or be on Thursday. Probably Thursday, because I might be going to the city tomorrow. Whatever, it's coming, right? All right, you guys have yourselves a great day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for crafting with me. Thank you for liking and subscribing and your wonderful comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye-bye.